Hi, I'm James from Envirocon, and I'm going to take you through this Interbloc installation guide. Today we're going to be building a wall based on our EnviroBuild designs. If you click the colours button on the right, you can see all the different blocks that you'll be using in the wall. The most important thing before starting is to have a level surface to build your wall on. Today we're building on a poured concrete slab. If you're not, make sure the ground is level before you start. Now we need to measure out and drill the holes for our fixing kit. To give you a better idea of where to drill the holes for your fixing kit, I'm going to walk you through it in front of this wall here. After drilling your first hole, you want to measure 600 millimeters to the center of your next hole. Following on, you measure 605 millimeters where two blocks meet to account for the creep. After this, you'll measure 600, 605, and so on. Ensure the holes are free of any dust and debris, then fill with epoxy. As you insert the bar, you want to push down slowly while rotating to ensure that the epoxy covers the entire bar. You want the epoxy to overflow the hole, as this provides added corrosion protection for the starter bar. Now that we've drilled and epoxied our fixing kit, we're ready to place our first block. By looking through the reinforcing holes, you can check to see whether you're over the fixing kit correctly. Make sure your operator has all hands off the machinery before removing the core. You want the measurement between the outside of the two shear keys to be between 745 and 747 millimeters. When placing your first layer of blocks, you may have a gap in the front. This is normal and you'll need it to prevent binding in the blocks later on. As you can see, we're building the full height of the wall as we go along. Now that we've finished building our wall, it's time to install the fixing kit. To finish our standard fixing kit, we're going to insert our main bar down into the block. Remembering that we put in our starter bar at the start of the wall, we'll twist the main bar and the starter bar together using the coupler. We want to get at least 80% engagement between the two of them. First we'll put our washer over the top, then thread our nut all the way down. Once at the bottom, use a torque wrench to tighten the nut down to the specification as set by the engineer. The top and bottom fixing kit works by tying the blocks in the wall together. We do this by taking our welded nut and washer, inserting it into our jig, taking our jig and sliding it underneath the wall. That way we can insert our main bar from the top and tie it all together. So there you have it, our completed Interbloc wall with fixing kit. Here are some top tips from the experts. Precast concrete blocks aren't millimetre precise. They're built for speed and durability. You may have some small gaps in your wall. This is perfectly normal and the blocks will settle over time. For small movements of the blocks during installation, use a crowbar, or you may need to use packers to level them out. Interbloc is designed to be a high-speed, high-productivity construction system. The blocks can be reconfigured to suit your changing business needs as time goes on. And when you're finished with the block, don't forget our buyback offer, where we'll take the blocks back and find a new home for them.